Yeah, I think women having a voice in the industry that is bigger than just having a voice inside of their own agencies is critical to our success in making this movement work. Because if we don't stand up for ourselves in the industry at large, then we're not going to have a voice inside the agency. That's why the boys have had it, because they got famous. And they got famous because they promoted themselves. And if we don't do the same thing for ourselves, we're never going to have that equal voice or that equal seat at the table.
That's exactly what I wanted to sort of dovetail off of, which is that when I do media trainings for women's organizations and for women in various industries, whether it's women who help girls get out of sex trafficked situations or whether it's women who are high up in financial corporations, when I go around the room and I ask in the very beginning, are you an expert? At least half of the women in the room say no. And these are all women who are, you know, badasses in their fields and know at least as much, if not twice as much, as their male colleagues, and yet they generally don't own their expertise because we're socialized as women not to, and then we have these images in media that tell us that we don't have the competence that men have. And so one of the key things about speaking up, whether it's inside an agency or whether it's doing that interview with your local press or the national press, et cetera, is just own it. Know that you are qualified to speak to your expertise right now. Don't say, you know, Bob is a little more qualified in this particular thing. Call me next time when you're in this very specific. No, just say yes. Just speak up, just own it. And part of it is building a brand too, so that you can be known and famous outside of your company. And that can be anything from Twitter to talking at the New York Times, right? But you are qualified to do it, and you have the right to do it. And all that data in the morning about women are bitches, forget about it. Because it's true, but it's also true that you are valuable, and your experience and your perspective is valuable, and nobody's going to make that happen unless you do.